This is Antonio, and I'm going to talk about my favorite activity, sport, which is surfing. I'm going to talk about how it has evolved among time, through history. So, surfing started with the Polynesians. They were the first surfers of the world. They used to ride pieces of wood in the waves, and they brought the sport to Hawaii. And Hawaii is known to have one of the best spots for surfing in the world. So it basically became popular in weeks. So in Hawaii is where the evolution started. So Hawaiian people started designing their own boards. There were these people called kahunas that nowadays are called shapers, that were the people that shaped the boards, and they were made of wood, still made of wood back in the day. So here we can see this dude with this ugly shaped board. This is non-existent nowadays because of the technology we now have, but you can see how different the boards were and how big they were too. Now, not even a cook rides this type of boards. So you can see they are huge. Nowadays, we have these boards that are made of epoxy or glass fiber. Well, they're made of foam, but they're topped with this glass fiber or epoxy, and you can see how small they are now. You can see the difference and the evolution. Now they're made more aerodynamic and hydrodynamic, and make for the comfort of the surfer. So now you can choose how to shape your board, what to include in it, and now we have these things that are called fins. These are made for traction, and back in the day they didn't even care about that, because that's another thing. Back in the day, people were kind of weird, and instead of doing tricks nowadays they just cared about flowing with the wave. So nowadays we have aerials, all kinds of tricks, and this is how I think surfing has evolved. And I will tell you that like other sports, you might be related into another sport. They all have a time, a beginning, and a present right now. So the evolution started a long time ago, and for example, in American football, they didn't have the safe equipment they have right now. So as any other sport, surfing has evolved from nearly prehistoric to what we have nowadays. You can know more about this topic by trying it or doing some research. Thank you very much.